crack on. Right, let's get on with the marinating of the lamb. Now for this recipe you can use mutton or you can use chicken. I mean, with chicken it works perfectly well. So I've got some lamb here, it's boneless, which I've sliced thinly. Now into this I'm going to add some corn flour. This will help form a nice crust. Some plain flour. I've got some ginger and garlic paste here. Black pepper. I'm using Kashmiri chili powder. You can use regular chili powder if you like, but remember, regular chili powder will give you a lot of heat and you don't really want too much heat. I've got some vinegar, this helps tenderize it, and a pinch of salt. Give that a good stir, and to that I'm just going to loosen it up with a little bit of water. 3 spoons. Well, that's nicely mixed. I'm going to leave this to the side for about 15-20 minutes while I get on with the sauce. Right, while my lamb is marinating, I'm going to make the sauce. Pan's on. Into this, I'm going to put some regular vegetable oil. Got my ginger garlic paste. So I'm going to add a teaspoon. Now into that, I'm going to add my sliced onion. So what we're doing here, we're just softening the onion. You don't really want it to get brown. You don't want to catch any colour. Right, my onions have softened. And into that, I'm going to put a roughly chopped green pepper. If you don't have a green pepper, you can use yellow or red. That's totally fine. Now I'm going to add just the white bits and a bit of the green of a spring onion. Right, that's all nicely softened. I'm going to add a couple of 3 green chilies. Now, you can leave these out. You can add 1, you can add 2, you can add 3. Add as many as you like. If you like it hot, add a few more. This will be quite spicy. So my chilies have gone in. Now, I'm going to add my other ingredients. Now, the secret ingredient that I've discovered to a lot of these Indo Chinese dishes is tomato sauce. So, regular tomato ketchup, pop that in. And some chili sauce. Now I've got quite a bit here, about 1.5 tablespoons. Give that a quick stir. Now remember, I have seasoned the marinating lamb, but I haven't added any salt to this. That's because there's ketchup in here and chili sauce, so I will taste it later and check if I need any more. I'm going to make a little corn flour slurry. This will help thicken the sauce. Give that a quick whisk. And I'm going to put a couple of spoons, a couple of 3 spoons. Now if you find it still too watery, you can add more. This dish you can also make dry, so you don't need to make a sauce. You can just, leave out the corn flour slurry and it'll be a nice thick sauce. Now this is almost ready, so I'm going to remove this from the heat, turn the gas off, leave it to one side. We're going to come back to that. Now for the next stage, we're going to fry the lamb. My oil is getting hot. Now I'm going to fry my lovely lamb. So try not to overcrowd the pan, otherwise you'll start steaming it instead of frying. First batch is done. I'm going to put my second batch in. Now, like I said earlier, this works really well with chicken as well. Now, you guys may be wondering, oh, it's frying lamb. Now, the reason that I kept this to a side to marinate for about 15-20 minutes is the vinegar in the marinade will help break down the lamb and it will tenderize it. So once you drop your little nuggets of deliciousness into the hot oil, try not to move it around too much because it will stick to the bottom. The mutton will tell you when it's ready, and it's ready. Then you start stirring it around. You need to fry this for about, I'd say about 10 minutes, depending on how long you've marinated it for. I mean, you can always marinate this like a few hours beforehand, the night before, with lamb or mutton if you're using it. If you're using chicken, then, a couple of hours, an hour max is totally fine. I'm reheating my sauce And now, the final furlong, I'm just going to put my lovely pieces of lamb out hot into my sauce. Oh, this is good. You know what? If my brothers are watching, Spinks, Sook, you don't need to go down to Cam Chams anymore. You can make this at home. It's really, really yummy, right up your street. You can see it's not a real runny gravy, it's quite a thick sauce. But if you want it thinner than that, then please water it down, add a little bit of water. Final flourish, the green of the spring onion. And that's it, guys. Ready to serve. So there you go, guys. This is my Indo Chinese style chili lamb. Please do try it with whatever choice of protein you fancy. Enjoy.